Okay, welcome back to some more Rhinos. You actually join us here at 3-0. So yeah, played a few games off of off record, but thought I'd just do the last two, see if we can get the trophy. Just going through sorting out all of the steps. I had to reinstall Modo. There was a problem over the in the last few days, so gonna keep this hand, it's okay. Also just gonna go and sort out the sounds because all of the Modo sounds are on. Okay, looks like we're against Mill. So yeah, not sure what this matchup's like. I guess it can be quite bad because they can have surgical extraction. That's actually quite a good draw because we want so we're gonna go land. We're just going to go and get steam vents and just kill this crab. Yep, kill that. Opponent can archive trap us here. Yeah, they do. Okay, 1, 2 crashing footfalls gone. We kind of don't want them to have surgical extraction here. Okay, another land. So I think Mill is probably quite popular at the moment as it is. I'm going to take this step off my draw step. I think yeah, there's the new Jace come out in the new set that's meant to be pretty good. Okay, so here I think we're just going to go wooded foothills, and I'm going to fetch and shock now. It's given the opponent as fewer opportunities to find. We've got double blue, so let's just go and get double red. Yeah, as few chances to find archive trap as possible. Hopefully I haven't found one here. Fractured sanity. Okay, Becomment's gone. Crashing Footfalls. Oh, so we've lost 3 copies of Crashing Footfalls and another archive trap. That's rough. Okay, still haven't seen all of our Crashing Footfalls go. But probably in a bit of a hole here. We kind of want them to field a Rhinos here because then we can violent outburst. Unless we've milled our forest. We've milled our mountain. Okay. 19 cards left. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand. Okay, so add red. Opponent may... Okay, so we do have the forest, fortunately. We're going to do this now? Yeah, I think so. Okay, opponent draws some cards. 3 cards. We'll make some rhinos. Becomment's not actually a bad draw here. Okay, play the land pass. I mean, we're probably dead here. The opponent's got 6 cards in hand. We need 2 turns. Feel like we're in a bit awkward here. There's Jace. If a graveyard has 20 or more. Okay, so yeah, we're just Childless Agent. We play the land. We attack for 14. So it's not as ridiculous as, you know, we're attacking for 14 here. You know, a few more points of damage. Yeah, that Jace seemed pretty good there. Just came down and sort of ultimated right away. Okay, so what do we like? What don't we like? Fury's okay. Season Pyromancer's a bit slow. We want all of our endurances. We probably want all of our mystical disputes as well. Become Immense is fine. We want all the forces. Brazen Borrower's okay. I think we can cut at least. We probably cut some number of dead gons because they're very. Actually, I'm gonna cut all of those because they're very awkward. If they're okay if they have the turn 2, if they have the 2 toughness crab, but they're really bad into the other one. I think we can probably just register 62. I can't think of anything else that we really want to get rid of, so let's just go with that. Right, bit of an awkward hand here. I think we mulligan this. We haven't got any green mana. Yeah, this hand's a lot better. What are we going to put on the bottom? I think it's probably just Brazen Borrower. So we'll play the Misty, and I'm just going to fetch right away. Get Breeding Pool. So we can potentially... are we just going to dispute that? Weirdly, I think we'll let that resolve. Because we've got the endurance. Obviously need to find a land here. Well, Crashing Footfalls not the best draw. Yeah, I think we'll keep the Mystical Dispute to protect our endurance. Really want to see a land here so that we can make some rhinos. Yikes. Okay, well, that's not great here. We missed our third land. Okay. How do I do this? 20 or fewer, so. Okay, Hedron Crab. I think I'm just going to dispute that. No, actually, because we've got the Fury that we can pitch. And given that we've got the Endurance, I think this is okay. So yeah, I think we'll just Fury that this turn. Okay, we find a land. So we could go... this pitches to this, but so does this. We could just go Shardless Agent here. Have we got rid of any footfalls? Or are we meant to just Violent Outburst in their turn? I think we're actually meant to Violent Outburst in their turn. In case they've got like Drown in the Lock. As soon as they fetch with this Misty, we'll... okay, so this means we're forced into doing this. Okay, mill 3. Oh, we probably should have Fury. Well, no, because we may have to. Okay, Drown in the Lock, which we'll just dispute. Okay, so we mill. And then we put this one, we do it differently. We're going to put the evoke trigger on last. So, sorry, we want the evoke trigger to happen first, so we shuffle our endurance back in. And we're not pressuring now is the trouble. When's our rhinos coming down? Might be a few turns. Okay, we find a land. Not sure we really want to fetch though. Okay, that's fine. They hit a lot of lands. Three cards in hand for the opponent. Borrow. Okay, again we can let that resolve. I think we're just going to go for this now. Cast the Footfalls. Wouldn't be surprised to see this get drown locked. Okay, it doesn't. And we are going to fetch here because we potentially need double red if we want to cast this Fury. Yeah, the Archive Trap. Oh, 2 endurances in there. Hopefully they haven't got another surgical effect. Okay, don't know when we're making these. Oh, this turn. Okay. Cast Crashing Footfalls. Okay, we find a Tarn. So I think we're just going to Fury now. Don't give them the choice. Kill the crab. And it's all on the opponent whether they can remove 24 cards from our library before next turn. Hopefully they haven't got engineered explosives. That would be a bit awkward. Although Fury's still getting in for quite a lot. There's a crab. 2 cards in hand, one's a land. So you have to have quite a bit here. I'd like to draw like Force of Negation, I guess. Oh, Mystical Dispute, that should do it. Attack with everything. Okay, what are they casting? Uh-oh. Okay, so that's okay. They put Engineered Explosive under there, so they cast it with 0 colours. We're going to Mystical Dispute this, because then the opponent won't have enough mana. Unless they've got... No, Spell Pierce doesn't work. Yeah, so... yeah, we can Mystical Dispute, the opponent can't pay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we could consider Blood Moon, but I think they quite aggressively fetch basics. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll just go with it. This hand's probably okay. You know, it makes Rhinos on 30. It's got a Fire Ice and a Fury for their turn 1 crab. I think this is just about okay. We have to fetch at some point. I think we're going to fetch pretty much right away. Okay, Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I think we'll just fetch here. Get the Triome. Just pass the turn. Just, you know, if they haven't got archive trap in their opener. Just want to give them as few chances to draw it as we can. Okay, there's a crab, which I think will just Fury. Okay, Force is actually a really good draw. Let's go. We're going to Wooded Foothills again. No, because we can Wooded Foothills on their turn and then force a thing. So we'll just shock this in. And then Fury the crab. Deal it 4. Okay, opponent's got 4 cards in hand. We've got Force, which is nice. We'll probably will we borrow something here? Maybe. I think we're going to go Shardless Agent. Or do we just go for Brazen Borrower? I think Shardless Agent's fine, given that we've got the Force. I guess if they have Drown the Lock... okay, so they haven't hit... they haven't hit Crashing Footfalls. They may well be trying to surgical it in response to Shardless Agent. Okay. So make 10 power here. The question is, do we force an Engineered Explosives? I think so. Trouble is then we've got literally nothing. Could be Jace. Mills 14. I think I'm just going to force here. Although if we can untap and hardcast Force, that is better. Yeah, I think we'll just let that go actually. We've lost a couple of endurances, 3 endurances. Surgical Extraction on endurance. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think again we're going to let that go. They only get 1 card. Visions. If a graveyard has 20 or more, I think we have to force this. Unfortunately, you know, I don't think we can let the opponent draw 3 here. You know, we don't need many turns to... Let's sacrifice this to draw. Ugh. Okay, well, we're attacking in... Attacking in for 10. Opponent's at 5. Oh, they went to activate Sheldock Isle, but our library has more cards in it, so they couldn't do it. Okay, well, we get there. Combination of Endurance and Force of Negation backed up by Rhinos. So we are 4-0. Let's play for another trophy. Okay, against a Kahira deck here for round number 5. What do we think about this hand? It's okay. Kahira implies control. I think we can just about keep this. Wouldn't mind an untapped green source on turn 1. Suspend these footfalls one after the other. Okay, Flooded Strand. Force. Okay, so we'll lead off on Triome. Force not bad. Stops. Potentially allows us to stop to fairy shenanigans. Rafine's Tower. Okay, so Not sure entirely what this is, but we'll find out. Okay, Fury. So really need that. Really need that third land. Yeah, if the opponent plays Teferi here, we have to force because we can't kill it with Fury if they tick up. Okay, show us another land, please. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll have to just suspend. I don't know, but sometimes struggle to hit. Maybe we're meant to mulligan for 3 lands, but the hand's good otherwise. Trouble is, if the opponent gets to turn 5 and goes to Fairy with counterspell up, we're in trouble. See what they do. Okay, they cycle a Shark Typhoon. So yeah, some sort of control. Oh, I've seen a few of these lists going around actually. Yeah, just the kind of elementals package with control as well. Okay, show us another land, please. Nope, still no. Okay. This is pretty painful. Memory Deluge, yeah. Don't think you often see this in modern control lists, but I could be wrong. So at the end of the opponent's turn, we'll probably bounce the shark. Unless they play anything more juicy to bounce. We are going to make rhinos this turn. Yeah, this is the trouble though. If they go to Fairy, hold up counterspell. Okay, so we might as well. I think I'm just going to use the mana here. Right, let's see. Oh no, it was next turn, isn't it? Oh, come on. How are we not hitting our third land here? We've had a lot of draws at it. We're on the draw as well, so we've had 5 draws at finding a third land. Another deluge from the opponent. You know, we've got a hand filled with absolute gas, but I mean the opponent probably has now as well. You know, they've got 9 cards in hand. They can have to discard at this rate. Obviously we're forcing it to Fairy. Eight cards in hand for the opponent. Gonna have to discard something. Bit of card advantage for us. Okay, Leyline Binding. Okay, so yeah, they're essentially blue-white with control by the look of it, but splashing black for Leyline Binding, or black and all the other colours. Let's cast this. We can't do anything if they decide to counterspell it, which they probably do. Okay, Archmage's Charm is fine. Okay, we find a land. So now I think that's really good, because now we can go in the opponent's turn, we can go Violent Outburst in their end step, Violent Outburst, and then we can potentially force as well. Opponent dips Leyline Binding, so not sure what they've got. They must just have things like Teferi in hand. Okay, let's go Violent Outburst. I wonder if we're meant to force here. Probably. Maybe we were just meant to cast Brazen Borrower there. Don't think I'm going to force if they counter this one. Okay, Rhinos resolve. So that means they probably have like Supreme Verdict. Because you know there's rhinos coming down this turn. Or they could just have loads of spot removal, I suppose. Okay, cast the extra rhinos. Okay, another land's not too bad. So we definitely don't want to make rhinos this turn. We can just hold up Brazen Borrower. It's fine. Okay, attack for 8. They could have something like the Wandering Emperor. But hitting them for 8 is fine. It's a shark. Oh no, Deluge. We could force this, but I think this is probably fine. We don't want to use our force mana. You know, we are representing lethal here. Opponent probably digging for force. Sorry, not force, digging for verdict. I mean, they've seen a lot of cards. But we're kind of geared up for a longer game. I have gone through lots of Crashing Footfalls is a problem. They must have verdict for all of this to resolve. I suppose they could have Archmage's Charm to steal a rhino. Okay, land from the opponent. So this is going to be verdict. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we can cast Force of Negation there, but doesn't really help us. Okay, so we're probably on plan B now, which is just beat them down with this Brazen Borrower. And burn them out as well isn't too bad. Well, they have a Leyline Binding, that's fine. So here I think we can just go Seasoned Pyromancer. Wouldn't be surprised to see this eat a counterspell. They could have Dress Down or something as well. Maybe, well, we probably should have played Shardless Agent actually. Because then they can't counter. Shardless Agent with them at 7 life is actually a threat. Okay, that's fine. Pass the turn. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. We will force a Teferi here. Any sort of Teferi. Looks like the opponent's just passing the turn. Got 6 cards in hand. If we draw a land, we might not do anything. Okay. So let's just go Shardless Agent. Again, taking our 2 for 1. This is our last Crashing Footfalls, so if this doesn't resolve, we'll have to deal the rest of the damage with attacking with other things. Okay, so they're the rhinos. So opponent may well have verdict here. We're still holding up this force. They've got 6 cards in hand. They can scry with Vantress. We're more in this game than I'd thought. Okay, they gain control of one of those. That's fine because we can Fury it. We could have another one, of course. Solitude is probably our opponent's best hit here. So we have to, yeah, that gains them life. So we have to block Solitude with Shardless Agent. Okay, no attacks. So we're going to evoke Fury here, I think. Opponent's got 4 cards in hand. Okay, so let's go evoke Fury, get rid of Fury. Dress Down. Okay, so we have to kill this Solitude. Although actually we can wait, right? It's not too bad because we actually get the Fury now. Okay, we can attack. Okay, we can pass the turn. So now we're left with Shard's Agent and Fury. What have they got here? Another Deluge. I think I'm just going to force this one. Don't think we want the opponent to see 7 cards here. And given that we've drawn another force, we're more in this than I expected, having missed loads of land drops. Okay, another land for the opponent. So we're obviously not blocking the Rhino. We will block the Solitude. They find another Solitude. That's probably game for us. Because now they gain a life up to 8. I mean, another Fury is pretty good. Okay, Steam Vent. So, what are we doing here? Let's go. Are we shocking this in? I think so. Go fire, kill this. Seasoned Pyromancer. Oh, that does mean we have to get rid of our force, which is a bit awkward. Oh, we draw 2 lands. Okay, maybe we should have not. Maybe we shouldn't have got rid of that. Because now we have to double block the Rhino. We could attack. No, we can't attack. Okay. Yeah, so we're pretty dead here. We've got no Rhinos left. Okay, opponent goes to 7. And they got another Solitude. Okay, I think we're ready to pack it in here. Closer than I thought there. Right, so we're going to consider Blood Moon. We definitely want all of these Mystical Disputes. We don't want the Become Immenses. We don't really want the Dead Gons. We can consider Endurance as well. They did fetch basics quite a lot there. Fury's not amazing. Let's maybe trim a Fury, trim an Endurance, something like that. Do we want to bring in Blood Moon? I don't think so. They'll just fetch basics. I think this is fine. Is the 4th Fury? I think Endurance is just so much more flexible than Fury. Having flash is so big. Okay, yeah, we're just going to try and tempo them out here. And yeah, Endurance is a much better way to do that. Blood Moon's potentially good, but yeah, Control's usually pretty hard, especially game 1. Although game 2 they do get some powerful sideboard cards, Flusterstorm, yeah, stuff like that. Okay, this hand is okay. You know, we're going to suspend Rhinos on 1, ice a land on 2, and then probably just Endurance them on 3. But we'll see how we go. Okay, Breeding Pool. Suspend, go. Actually, we might not use Fire Ice here. We might use it on turn 3 so that they can't cast a fairy. Okay. So we draw. Okay, Force is a pretty good draw. I think we tap a land here. Okay, the opponents played around us tapping a land by not cracking their fetch. Okay, 2 fetches is fine. Let's go and get the triome here. Okay, making sure we got double green. Okay, Dispute is a nice draw. Opponent's still persisting with the no fetching. And yeah, still going. I wonder if we're meant to endurance them here. Probably not this turn. Okay, another land, but that's fine. Probably going to endurance this coming turn. Or do we? We could ice the plains. Yeah, let's go ice. Okay, and then we'll just fetch a land. Steam vents. Got multiple blue things here. We'll probably fight over these rhinos. See what the opponent does here. I mean, Dovin's Veto, obviously we can't do anything about. But we'll at least use a Mystical Dispute here. Okay, they have the Dovin's Veto. Let's just play Gemstone Caverns. We might want to besiege you something like a Castle Vantress, Chalice of the Void. No 5th land for the opponent. So let's go cast this. Yeah, we'll endurance them. Do we draw a card here? Yeah, I think we can draw a card here. Okay, Otawara, not too bad. We don't mind drawing all these endurances. Yeah, just attacking for 3. Well, Leyline Binding, that's fine. We can Otawara that if we need to. Just keep casting the endurances and hitting him for 3. Still no 5th land. We're going to put the opponent's library back in. We don't mind them keeping drawing fetch land, although at the moment, maybe not, but... Okay. Well, Violent Outburst is a pretty nice draw. I think we'll play the Otawara now. What's this? Cycling a Shark Typhoon. That's fine. So we're not going to go for Violent Outburst now because it plays too heavily into Supreme Verdict. Yeah, opponent got 8 cards in hand. Okay, Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Okay, so we'll just go Violent Outburst. Cast Crashing Footfalls. Okay, another Dovin's Veto. So I think now we'll just go Endurance again. This time we don't want to shuffle. I think we'll just shuffle ours back in this time. Yeah, there's 2 Crashing Footfalls in there. Okay, don't mind another Force. Okay, attack. Opponent blocks. We get in for 3. Okay, so they can put Shark Typhoon back on top. That's quite cool, actually. But the Shark's still not going to be big enough to effectively block Endurance. Oh, that's rough. Opponent with the Supreme Verdict. Yeah, we were afraid of that. So now we want a really top deck. Not that. Don't know how many Supreme Verdicts there are, but they probably do run quite a few. So yeah, we need to find... yeah, Shard, say preferably Violent Outburst. Just going to get an island given our hand. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Yeah, I think we're just going to end up being beaten down by the Shark. Because we can't actually do anything about the Shark, and they can make a 4/4 here. We'll counter a Solitude. Opponent's at 5. Okay, there's the Shark. 4/4. They might be afraid of our Rhinos, though. Okay, just a land. Okay, no attacks. Well, we're drawing all the interaction, but sadly... Oh, they can just keep putting this back on top as well. That's really pretty good. I'm just going to dispute this. Maybe we should have forced that, actually. Saves us having to do it next time. Yeah, probably should have forced there. Well, that's a dead draw because we've already got a Gemstone Caverns out. Okay, they make another Shark. Just a 2/2 this time. Yeah, this is rapidly getting out of reach here. The Hall of Helios Generosity with Shark Typhoon is really interesting technology. Okay, attacking with a 2/2. Okay, still no attacks. We'll fetch, desperately trying to draw some gas, but the opponent's got 5 cards in hand. Yeah, we just keep drawing lands. We'll just force this one. Don't think it's looking good for our home team here. I suppose they might be afraid of like fire ice. You know, not wanting to crack their Scalding Tarns here. Probably should have brought in Blood Moon. Okay, they put Shark Typhoon back on top. Endurance would be good here. We haven't seen any Planeswalkers. Maybe this is just the win con. But yeah, getting beyond the stage when we can do anything now. Yeah, the opponent's attacking with the Shark. Good draws include Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, I think we can call it a day. Yeah, just get edged out by control. You know, I don't feel like that was a... I think we should have brought in the Blood Moons, but we didn't see the Helios Generosity, but I would in the future I think bring those in. But yeah, still really happy with the list. It's going, yeah, pretty well. Pretty much locked on for the upcoming tournaments, so that should be good. But I hope everyone enjoyed that short league. Just thought I'd put a couple of matches out there. Hope everyone enjoyed. Please do subscribe if you did, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.